We're going to learn how to shade today. We're going to need to go from a circle. The point isn't that you can draw a perfect circle, so just trace one of those blue containers. You're going to draw a grid, horizontal halfway and vertical halfway. You're going to trace it on your picture and draw the same. You need to observe and mark where your shadow starts and stops. And then you're going to transfer it to your drawing. Make sure that you look at how far the shadow goes out. So here's the light source. I know it's blurry, but it'll sharpen up in a few minutes. Okay. So the next thing we need is we need 5 spaces. Okay, label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the value scale. And we're going to talk a lot about it for the next drawing. And if you take more art classes, you need to know what this is. Okay, it's very easy to do. You're going to start with your 6B pencil, and you're in your number 5. You're going to basically draw as dark as you possibly can. To do that, you have to go one way and then switch your pencil and go the other way. Now, I'm not grading you on how neat this is, but that you get it done. So then we're going to go to the number 3, and you lightly just let your pencil skim across it. Number 2 needs to be lighter than number 3, so it means that you have more white paper showing. Number 4 then needs to be darker than number 3, but lighter than number 5. So you're just going to lay in the tone. If it needs to be darker, just press harder with your pencil. Your number 1 needs to stay white, okay? The easiest part then is to do the shadow. You can see it's a number 5. So you're just going to take your time and fill in your shadow. With your 6B, remember you need to go turn your paper in different ways or turn your pencil. You're basically just trying to get rid of any white of the paper. This takes a little bit of time, so you might have to sharpen your pencil in between, but you're basically just laying down some lead. Okay, now you're going to erase your grid. Your grid was there to help you draw your shadow. You're also going to erase where the light was hitting. Okay, so this would be your highlight. You can look on your paper where the lightest part is. We're going to load a paper towel. Just put your finger in a paper towel, and you're going to look for the shadows. And right now we're just going to lay down some tone. Okay, so it's easiest to just lay it down in the shadow areas. Then get a clean part, and the seam, you're going to just blend out the seam, the edges of what you laid down. Okay, then you can crisp up the lines of where you blended. That will clean up the edge. Okay, then you just, with your eraser, you can erase back along the side to get a clean, it's basically a number 2 that'll stay there. Then with your actual 6B pencil, it does need to be darker, so you can lay in some lead, and then with your blender you can just try to pull it over. We're trying to not have any outlines. I'm using a rubber eraser to get off any of the lead on the side. You want to keep your ball to be a sphere, so that's what you're always trying to clean up. Right now I'm just diffusing that shadow. So with the paper towel, I'm running it along.